108. Well, yeah, we're all here. We've got people watching, 4 likes already. I want to start by telling you all that we got our highest ever live stream views last week. I'm not expecting just a direct repeat tonight, but we got our highest ever live stream views on this channel last week. We got almost 89,000 viewers over the 2 year period, so that was pretty good. Everybody's been chatting on the live stream chat here. Yeah, that's easy for me to say. PC Fixer, Big Star 444, BW's Deals and DIY, and J-Bubs are already there, so that's fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, we might. Have we got money more on? No, there's not money on. That's okay. We'll start talking about what we're going to do tonight. What is on the table exactly? You might have seen from the thumbnail, if you've seen it. There's this here. I'm going to get a board. You can see the lights flashing. Maybe you can. There it is there. Yeah, it's yellow and it's not feeling good. It's a bit of a risky one to take on tonight because the guy told me he thinks that the driver is broke, but I have one for it here. It might be something else. It might be worse. There's Lee Doherty. I have a Milwaukee drill that jumps out of the speed selector in the top and disengages. Oh, don't know about that. No. I don't know. Good. It's funny, even though the biggest viewed live streams last week, or live stream of all last week, I had low subscribers. I got about 56 subscribers, usually over 100, but I was the most liked as well, so it's all good. So that's not working, and it's not the battery. It's not the battery. Also, we have a Bosch. This Bosch is going. It needs a wee bit of TLC. Look at her. She looks like she's been in the wire. She's been in a dirty wire. The selector, I jumped out between selector and the back end of the gearbox. I don't know. I thought I was going to have a bit of a problem because I was getting this ready last night and rode hard and put away wet, yes. I thought I was going to have a problem because this Bosch battery, I hadn't got a Bosch battery. I dug this out of the faulty ones I meant to look at, and it was a flashing light on it, and it wouldn't charge. See if it charges now. But I done a wee quick fix on it and got it to take 2 bars. I did a wee hasty fix on it so I have something to test the. It's going to just set at 1 bar. So hopefully we have enough in this battery to get us through the night to test that. I could look at it and try and fix it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Also, we can maybe put a chuck in this for a bit of crack as well. So, well, 19 watching, we're not so bad. So what would you want to see first? Would you want to see us fixing the Bosch first? Or we'd like to see us the mellow yellow to see if we can get that to fire. There's plenty of nails on it as well, and the battery was full, so what do you think? Bosch, PC Fixer. Pat Mac says Nailer. Pat Mac was in first. Big Star says Nailer. When I advance, anybody else want to get involved? The Nailer's won them because Pat got in there first, and there's 2 for the Nailer, so J-Bubs is sorting out Lee. That's good. Thanks, J-Bubs, for that. We'll get down to business. 42 watching. We'll get the show on the road. Yeah. Let's get the show on the road. Tap that screen to like the stream. So there we are. We'll get the position right here for it because it's a bigger item. We need to be further back from it. And we'll start screwing her apart now. Try and get the live chat on this other machine. We'll see. I want to be able to follow the... No SDS tonight, no. No SDS tonight, J-Bobs. SDSs are off the table for the foreseeable future. So we'll see what we can do. I'm having trouble getting the live chat up, but anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'll just go to the chat menu as well. Chat filter, all messages. Right, that's it. So she doesn't start filtering them out or something stupid like that. These live streams are precarious, you know. So we get the screws out, get it apart, see what we can do. We'll get the nails out first, I suppose. Be a thing to do. See, try and get this out live chat to come up. It's proven difficult. I know, 105 watching. There's Aki Marius. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you now. Aki Marius, if you don't know, is the he's a battery doctor of Poland. So if you want to, if you're from Poland and you want some, if you're a Polish language speaker and you want to know more about batteries, Aki Marius has got that covered. I suppose it saves me having to learn Polish. See this here? It's not. There it is now. Nothing stuck in her anyway. We'll try and get the side off now. We'll probably do a switch clean if we can get rid of the problem, whatever else is going on with it. We'll do a switch clean anyway. This has had a switch clean already some time ago, whenever that was. So we'll just get her apart. Right, that's pretty good. That's one I fixed before. The springs could be away, you know. She seems to be jammed there. The springs seem a bit weird. She hasn't returned. There's been no... She hasn't sprung back again. You see the springs are sort of up here. Anyway, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Just left her out completely, so we have plenty of room to work. This will not be minimally invasive tonight. It's had a few wee things done here in our time, this thing. That spring. Want to lose that. Maybe the customer was right. He probably is. You've probably seen it breaking. But I just hope there's nothing else wrong. It's just if it's just a matter of replacing the firing pan, it's not a hard job at all. It's handy enough. We'll take this off as well, it'll be in the way. And we'll clean it up too. Hopefully I was lucky with this one as I was with the one yesterday. I was working at quite a horrible nailer yesterday. Glide wear. Well, yes, maybe. That's a good point you're making. Yeah. We could, we have spare ones in there. It's a Loctite and them away anyway. It's definitely broke anyway. There's the bit that's broke. It's bent like a banana. Look at that. Yeah, it's a DeWalt nailer. Do you want to know what's worse than a DeWalt nailer? The thing I was working at yesterday, and I could show it to you still in the surgery here. It's a flipping Makita nailer. What a pig. What a pig of a thing. I was working at it 2 hours without the camera on. And you know, to be honest with you, only I was lucky 2 hours wouldn't have done it. 2 hours wouldn't have came near. Uh-oh. That's an extra bit. Don't even know where that goes. Oh, that's not good. I hope she goes without it. Stick with the hammer. That doesn't look good, does it? She's not even that dirty. I'll not even bother cleaning that drum because I don't think it's dirty. Could clean that a bit. But it's, hey, it's, you know, it is what it is. Well, we know the firing pan's bent anyway, and we have an unbent one we can put in there, you know. And she is nice, and we put a little 2 in the top, just so you can know what way to put it in. Anyway, where does that thing go? I just hope she goes without it. She might not be going to get it now. Yeah. We'll clean that a wee bit there. Tap the screen to like the stream. We've only 17 likes, which seems criminal for the amount of people are watching. He gives these a rough time, to be fair to him. He does give these a rough time. These have been in the surgery before, you know. We're going to have to take our time with this one and see if we can get out of fire. Because, I must admit, I am underwhelmed with the task ahead of me. My only hope for the Makita nailer BWs is that I never see it again in my adult life. That's my only hope. But anyway, we'll see what happens. So that's that. We could clean the switch when we have it out, and I suppose it'll be easier to get at. We'll get the scissors. That's the glide for the pin. Right, we'll have to put that in where it goes. Wherever that goes, it'll have to go back in there again. Where did I throw it? Oh, it's still there. It looks like it goes in there. You know. You can see it's been damaged with a broken pin. It's had a bit of life. Just like myself. The only thing worse than a DeWalt nailer is a Makita nailer. Remember that? It sits in there nicely. I think it was made to go in there. That's where it is now. So we'll clean the switch. Ladies and gentlemen. And non-binary entities. Right. We don't know. Who knows if I'll be able to reassemble this? Hope you guys are paying attention what way I put that apart, you know, because I might need your help later on, you know. Who knows? We'll give this a wee blast of the wee bit of the, you know. See where this goes in here. This will determine. It goes in like that. Yeah. Yeah, where do you think it was made for it? Not a minimally invasive procedure this time, PC fixer. We'll go for brown tape this time because brown is the same colour as shit, which is what some of these nailers are. You know? When these nailers come new, there's tape around the switch like this, holding them wires there. So it's commonplace, that's the usual procedure with that. But anyhow, we gotta get this out. What you have to do is you have to, I've done one of these before. What do we see? I didn't think it was a minimally invasive procedure tonight, you know, so I could replace this as well. Look at that. I think we're asking for a baller putting that on. I'm going to go get another one from the trusty old parts department here. Trusty old parts. I'll tell you what, I did. J-Bubs. It still looks a bit big, the old bearing puller. But I had this other one here. I had this other one, and that was too thick, but I took the grinder to it, and it's working those little bearings perfectly now. I pulled the bearing off that. So no more screwdrivers pulling off bearings now, boys. I took the grinder to an old one I had here, it was too thick, and I just modified it, did a Dr. Left-Hand Thread modification on it, and it's perfect now. Let's see. There's a better looking one, but it's already got a pin on it. I'll compare it to the new one. To stick it in the way it is, or to put the new one in. I could save myself a lot of hassle and just put that in. I think that's what I'll do. I'll have the new pin for the next time. It is the same. Once is 15G and the other is 16G on it. So yeah. Anyway, we'll not worry about them sort of things. We'll just get on with our life. Oh, right. Where were we? We'll try and put this together now. This is a bit of a, can be a bit awkward at times. The springs and all lined up. No wonder these is like built in China or somewhere, because it's like holding a set of chopsticks or something. We did need that plastic thing. It's a good job I put that back in. That was required. Shenanigans. New one. Get in. J-Bob says. It's Big D and Gaz there. Good to see you guys. I missed your comments. Sorry about that. Good to see you. Big D knows all about these. We'll be alright. We have the technology. We are in a custom built facility here in County Tyrone, an undisclosed location in County Tyrone. Not everyone knows where this facility is. So, that didn't work. So we will do it. It's only over when you give up. Remember that. Remember that, guys. Good to see the guys all here. We've good views tonight. We're 288 watching. Only 28 likes, guys, you know. So I think you just have to sort that out. I think it's only right that you make that better. You have the ability, and it costs you nothing. And it helps the channel. think we're in business now. We're in business now. We're in the right. We're in the right place now for this. That's not the ones for there. It's the flat ones. $31 legs. Couldn't have got here without you guys, to be honest. You might be the unknown advisor. You're like the unknown stunt man, like Colt Seavers, or whatever you call him. You're making me a star. Well, maybe not that. Maybe it's not that good, but anyway, it's all right. Let's see if we can keep them. I want to make sure they're more tight because no, they are. It's a DeWalt nailer. It used to be DeWalt nailer. Now it's scrap unless I can put it together. You know, it's scrap. Unless it can redo it. What size that one is that? That's a T25, that's why. Alright, that's tight. That is tight. There's Mr. Cook. Yeah, big star is the big star. And that'd be a slightly smaller star. We always say that in the fun size, and he's the family pack, you know. I'll be happy if we can get this all sorted tonight. This was a bit of a, well, it'll be alright. This should be alright. Nope. Let's see. There we are. Battlestar Galactica. Controversial opinion about Battlestar Galactica. I think the Cylons were right. They had it right. It was humanity that was wrong. Controversial, you know, controversial. put this on the right way up, hopefully. Apollo's Viper. They made Apollo a woman in the updated one. You know. Anyway. And that was 20 years ago. This might work. Oh, good show. There we are. We definitely will get this back together. Whether it goes or not when I'm finished, that's in the hands of the power tool gods. So see, that tape's done rough. I don't like that at all. Might have to redo that, but we can do that. We have the technology. We have a roll of tape. Oh, it'll be okay. No, it's okay. This ain't the beauty contest. This is a fix or fail contest. Weird old show, surely. Cylons are right. Could someone tell me how I lost the piece? I'm usually so careful about things. Hopefully I don't have to go out and grab a piece off another one. But anyway, we'll jump off that bridge when we come to it. The butt that a mustn't really does nothing, only stops the... It's like a safety thing to stop you accidentally firing the... Let's see. There it is there. Actually, they didn't lose it. I got it again. That's good. You'd wonder how I lose stuff around the bench. Like it just... That's sitting in front of me. Oh, 2004 Battlestar Galactica. Yeah. It was a pretty good show for a while. They went a bit weird, and everybody ended up being Cylons. It was fucking weird. Everybody can't be Cylons. Just seems ridiculous. I pulled out the plug A heater there, and there was a big spark. I was surprised I didn't put the lights off. And everybody tapped the screen. Everybody tapped the screen. Joseph is gone in early, and so's Gaz. Hi, welcome to Derry. Like a Pennywise the clown. You don't need Pennywise the Clown in Derry. Go to Derry on Halloween. There's a mate of mine doesn't go to Derry Halloween anymore because he says that Dracula knocked his teeth out. Which is it's a crafty move for a vampire. You never expect that. They're not famous for that. Nope. Let's tighten up. Now I'm going to put a bit of tape on this and hold this on because this is getting starting to get annoying. If this is one of them quick release collets on it, this will be my favourite thing of all time. That'll do the job. I'll hold it on. Suboptimal prime. There was something come up on my feed and some of them apps. I don't know what. I don't know even know. I think it might have been on TikTok or something. About scientists says they've perfected the female adult entertainment robot, you know, because they gave her a sense of humour. But I think that makes her less realistic. Is that just me? Anyway, what about now? What do we think now? We're thinking fix, are we? With no screws left over. In fact, I think we were short one at the start. There's one there. Sound like can. I don't know, J-Bubs. I really don't know. Let's see. That might fit it. We'll screw it on anyway. What's the worst can happen? We're saying fix. We can plenty of positivity. Plenty of positivity. We'll give her a go, won't we? I never did a nail count in this, but we can maybe do a nail count if she's... Let's see. Oh! No. Didn't work. She ramped up anyway. Well, that was an improvement. Ramping up was an improvement. We'll give her another go. This could be a fail, guys. No. Oh. Ah, she's improving. I'm watching my fingers. I'm curious as to what's going on there. We'll do a nail count on her while we anyway. And then we'll try her again. See if these lights flash here. This thing's seen a lot of action, I would say. No. No, maybe not in the right setting. She's ramping up again. We'll see, we'll see what we can do. That's half a fix. Any ideas, Big D? Hold on. Have you let her ramp up a wee while she does? No. Ramping up's a bit weird on her. I just played the switch, Darren. Should I open her again and have a go at the switch? I'll open her again and have a go at the switch. That was suboptimal. Anyway, let's get her open again. We have all night. It's only, we're not even an hour in. She's better than she was. I didn't file the contacts. I was at the what do you call it, the modification nailer for 2 years, so we could spend 2 years on these as well if we want. We can do it. Right. I'm going to look at the ramp up switch. That's had a little bit of modification this time too. By yours truly, I think. And then we'll have a look at the other switch. There we are. Bit tape in that. There's a wee, yes guys, there's a wee micro switch in there. See that brown switch in there? That's what makes her ramp up. I'll show you. That makes her ramp up, you see. Because that's connected to the thing at the front. You push like that, you know. You know? So it's... We'll see now. We'll see if she goes any better like this. This is not advisable, guys. This is a bit crazy what I'm about to do. Anyway, we'll do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. Danger, danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Anyway. I think it's the micro switch. The micro switch. Does anybody else agree? It's the micro switch isn't getting activated well enough when she's ramping up. It's not ramping her up right well enough. The switch is working. The switch is working. But this thing ain't pushing it well enough. You know? Because it's this slider. See that? That activates the switch. And we'll put this on. We'll actually modify that. We'll put a bit more meat onto it to activate that switch. There was something was done before, a wee bit of nickel put in there. But I think I'll put something thicker. And maybe a wee bit of cable tie taped on or something. I knew this was going to be a challenge tonight, but it's no fun if it's too easy. Heat shrink. What a great point. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Big Star 444444. Anyway, thank you so much. Heat shrink is the business. This is why I keep you guys around. This is why I kept Martin, my brother, around for all these years. Anyway, that could work. Yo, Manuel Inicio Cardoso said hello. My name is Yo. I'd love to have a name like that. That's fantastic. That's a fantastic name you have, sir. Anyway. And Juan Carlos Ramirez Dominguez, Chief Metallurgist to the King of Spain. Anyway. Fuck, that's beautiful. Thank you, Martin. Martin changed his name to Big Star 44444444. So he's not a newbie. So if he was cheeky to me, not to throw him out. I suppose he's got the wrench, hasn't he? He's got the... Anyway, so it's alright. Super glue or Q-bond would be better. Maybe. I said maybe. I'm only 74 legs, guys. This is reinventing the wheel here. This is proper technology going on here on a Sunday night here at the doctor's surgery. Oh, dear. Right, let's see. That didn't stay on. So that was suboptimal. A great idea though. Maybe the execution of it was suboptimal. We'd have to go for Gaz's tip. Maybe glue as well. Oh, it fell in. Of course it fell in. Somewhere it shouldn't have fell into. There it is. We got it back. Bit of glue as well. A little bit of glue as well. Let's stick it all together. I think I'm going to have to use all your ideas. Get the battery off. That's an idea. That's an idea. Get marine glue filled with heat shrink. It'll change your life. I'll have to look into that. Where's the heat gone? Oh dear, dear. And not fall off like the last time. This is all very experimental, this. Let's see. We'll have to put the battery on in a little moment here, too, just to see. Advised and corrected. I'm trying to stay in the reservation more, guys, you know. See? Seems to be ramping up better now. But anyway, we'll get her back together and see what happens. We'll get her back together and see what happens. If you're loving this stream, tap that screen. Ooh. 77 likes, so that's pretty good. We can get up to the 100 before the end of the night. I'll be pretty happy. I always like to get 100 plus, you know. There's Rockstar Rider from Nova Scotia. Another Canadian with PC Fixer with Rockstar Rider. And Path Angelani, good to see you. Rockstar Rider's been around a while. He comes and goes. He's been a fan of the channel for a while, so it's good to see him. He's been here off and on for years, so it's good to see him too. Yeah. Anyway, we're only sort of an hour in. We'll see how we go with this now. That's good. We'll get the screws in. A lot of you guys were sure it was a fix the last time, so we're nearly fixed the last time. No one of us too easy. Lovely. There's another screw about there somewhere, but we can always get a screw. It's not hard to get one in. Fix take two. Probably find that screw at a fortnight's time when I'm not looking for it, but anyway, I'll get another screw. Here we are. Or a little T10 for in there. All right. We did correctly diagnose the driver, or the customer did himself, the guy that owns it. You can see it bent it like a banana. So it was definitely in a suboptimal condition. And right. Let's see. Let's see if this works now. Oh. You know what? No. Same problem. May have to open it again and see if the switch is, the other switch is the problem. Now she's ramping up. There's a while. No, she's going right. No, sometimes she's not. May have to look at the other switch, which won't take too long. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Like I say, we're only an hour in. By fixing the Makita yesterday, we're still an hour to spare. And everything went right with her. It's just a pig of a job. I have to leave into the screws this time. Not this time. That's where they always head, underneath the magnetic tray, that's right. That's where you find them. And that's right. Can take a nap between nails, sorry. Slow down production somewhat. There's Learning with Juan. Good to see you, Juan. How you been, my man? Suboptimal nailers. That's been the story this weekend. But anyway, we don't complain. We have there's other tool repairmen that complain, enough for two of us. Anyway, yeah. Wonder would the adjustment be the problem? See the adjustment there? Would it be something as stupid as that? Good to see Learning with Juan. There's only one. There's only one. There's Denny of Fools. Good to see you too. Good to see you too. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I would say I'm having a suboptimal night, but you know, it's alright. We're still here. And we'll be here for a little while yet. Give them a little rub with something. Too big to get in. See if I've something to give them a little bit of a rub with. Nothing at all. Oh, I'll get something. Not that. I think it's adjustment, not, you know. I could have put something else on here as well, just to make it even more so. because the button was ramping up. She just fired every time when there was, I think it's to do with this. I think I'm wasting my time with this, you know. A wee diamond file for your camera spot welder. Diamond file. I have a diamond file, but it's very coarse there, Darren. What do I see? Diamond file, it's wee small one. Wee small diamond files on my shopping list from now on then. That's what I need to get. If I have anything at all, I can give that a wee rub of any sort. It's bound to be better than nothing. We're not famous for giving up around these parts. Could be, but I don't think so, J-Bubs. I don't think so. I think it's a ramp-up issue. I honestly do still think it's a ramp-up issue. I feel like putting something in there. I really do. I'm trying to think what the perfect thing would be. Glue something on. A wee rubber thing maybe. I know what I'm looking for, but I don't think I have it. I think she'll work there, you know. We'll try it. And if she doesn't go this time, we can move on to the Bosch then. A small piece of wire, yep, that's probably what it could do. Could do something like that. We push and grommet. See the thing in my mind's eye what I'm looking for, but I just can't. No, I don't think it'll. I'll just proceed on. I think I've got it sorted. But I'm not sure. There's something weird in the adjustment in these things, you know, sometimes. And adjusting that wee thing. I don't think there's a wild lot wrong with his. There's just enough wrong with it to make it annoying, if you know what I mean. We'll get her together, and if she doesn't go, we might have to move on to the Bosch and call this a fail, or a half a fix, or a 50% fix, or something. He must have knew there was something up with this thing before he broke the pin on her, because he told me to be sure and clean the switch. He knew there was a problem with her firing before he broke the pin. He knew there was hesitation in her, I think. I'm just thinking about that now. No, it's going all the way, so we'll see. Anyhow, yeah. I'm gonna try her again. 50-50. Yeah, fixed. It's fixed. I'm calling that fixed, guys. My word. Thank the Lord for that one. I'm calling that fixed. It only took us an hour. So it's not so bad. Not 2 hours like I was thinking of Makita. So she's fixed. So tap the screen if you like that, and we'll move on to the Bosch. Bosch. And for these guys that have only joined the stream, going but not sounding great. And we might put a chuck on her if we have time. Big Star believed in me. Big Star, thank you. I believe in you too. I'd put up a fight. It's only over when you give up. They usually start working in these streams before I get fed up fixing them, so that's good. This one's been through the wires. So we'll see if we can get that cover off, the screws out. On the inside of that. The underwear, aye. The underwear for a giveaway. Only if you get 100. Only if I get 100 likes. There we are. The bearing is alright. The windings are dirty. Look at that. There's been a bit of heat down here. This might be history. Should I even fix that one? Aye, I'll just put a set of brushes in there. Put a set of brushes in there, I think. We'll try it. We'll try it. This is not in well good condition. They look burnt. If they're burnt, we might have to just call it good night. They're just full of dirt. I think they're burnt. I think they're burnt. I don't know if it's dirt or burning. She doesn't smell like she's burnt, but no, it's burnt. She looks good. I think she's fucked. If I'm honest with you guys. When I've gone this far, I should have sold down a set of brushes and see what happens. Like, what else are we going to do? We'll solder down a set of brushes. I've a nice set of brushes here. I can solder them on, and we'll put her together. But I think she's a goner. She's a goner. But anyway, we'll do something. We'll put her together and get her to go. She's probably not worth a chuck. She's probably not worth a £10 Amazon chuck. But anyway, we'll get on with the show. Quiet compressor, right? Yeah. This is an absolute waste of time, but anyway. There's been some melting here. No, this is completely... I'm going to still put the brushes in her. Because we're going this far. We're going this far. If we can get her to go anyway at all, that she's sort of going, we'll call it fixed, and we'll do that. Yeah. She's not a good one. I've seen better ones. This one's seen better days. It's entertainment value, isn't it? That's all we're going for. That's all we're going for at this stage. I don't think we have anywhere near the same numbers we had of viewers last week as we had last week. Sorry. So it's, it is what it is. That's a lot of flux. See you, Big D. Talk to you all later. There's he's in the most of the show, anyway. Thanks for putting your head on, even though you're tired. Thank you for participating, as always. Let's see. Need a bit of old solder down there. Shit. There we are. A little bit took a hold there, but we'll see. I could do a few more likes, guys. If you haven't hit that screen. I want to ask you a question, guys, when some of you are on here, and most of you are on here. How would you feel about a battery stream next week? Just like I have a pile of batteries there, and I could go through them all and check them and see what's wrong with them. I haven't checked them yet. I haven't checked what's wrong with any of them. So I could go through them and check them live for your entertainment. Martin's not keen. Well, but you will be there, Martin. I know I can count on you. This is not good. This is not good at all. I don't know. Whatever way this turns out, it'll be suboptimal. But we're going to keep going to see if we can get it to go a bit better. And give it 100% gold-plated Dr. Left-Hand Thread tail light guarantee. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's the plan. How we feel about the battery 3i selection next week. It'll I suppose it'll have one thing that'll be good for, like, if you want to know how to test batteries or how to test batteries, if you're into that at all. Let's see. This didn't go according to plan. There we are. Oh, we lost it altogether. That's not good. This stream might not be worth a lot of views. Yeah. I picked a couple of real dogs tonight. I'm happy I get the nailer going. I'm happy about that. That's a reason to be cheerful enough. This thing probably should be scrapped. But I thought when we went this far, I thought it's just, we'll at least put it together and see if we can get it to make a noise. It's just a well, I done okay in the nailer. I would have to say the end justifies the means, I suppose. That's my That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Here we are. I've had rough streams before. And me and you guys always come back for more, so it's alright. That's doesn't seem right there. Lift that back out again. These is the times when you earn your subscribers. But anyway, sometimes more people appreciate the ones that don't go right, the streams that don't go right, and everything's going tits up with you, and you just continue on. We're 93 watching, we have 108 likes, so I'm pretty happy we've got 108 likes. Now the batteries, I've got a pile of Bosch batteries there, and somebody gave me a pile of DeWalt's and a few knockoff things. It could be interesting. And also there's some guy going to give me a couple of the, well, where are they, Makita batteries or something. But there's another guy that's allegedly like a 15 to 20 Milwaukee batteries. But I probably won't see him till next week, so we could get very battery orientated to the rest of the year. Because bear in mind, guys, there's not that many surgeries left this year. There's one more this month. That screw doesn't want to go on. Try it again. That's this here. I've been too genteel with it. But there's one more stream this month, and then there's only probably 2 in December, because I'm probably going to take 2 weeks off in December around Christmas. So three more streams after this. Next week I might do the battery ones, the Bosch batteries. I might do the Bosch batteries. Just go through them and see what's wrong and see what we can do with them. But something else might crop up between times. Milwaukee ones are getting very bad. Batteries. All the batteries I'm getting are very bad, I know. But anyway, we'll try a battery in this one. See what we get. This has been, yeah, there and a half on. Aye, she's definitely banjaxed. I can smell her. She's bad. It's a fix. We'll call it a fix. She's going better, but she'll not go for very long. No, she's cracking out already, like that. You know, I'm calling that suboptimally fixed. Suboptimally fixed. Oh, it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Oh, someone else. Oh, someone is now doing battery content for more subscribers. Aye, somebody else is doing a lot more battery content. I'm not doing it very well. If it was to offer a criticism, I would say must try harder. Go back to school. Watch more of my videos. Don't just watch a few and copy them. Watch them all and then copy them all. Then you might have something. But anyway, we'll just see if he copies the ones that I put up there today. If he does some basic content on batteries, you know that he's definitely copying. Definitely copying. But anyway, on a brighter note, we had 2 for 2, I think. But that one is suboptimal, to be honest with you. So, well, that Bosch was no wonder Big D called it a night. He knew the outcome before it completed, but at least they got it stuck together. No, we're probably going to have a bag of DeWalt batteries and have a bag of Bosch batteries, and I might have the week after next. I might have a heap of Milwaukee. I might do a Milwaukee stream that night. We'll see how it goes. People are offering away at stuff for me to fix now before Christmas, but to be honest, I'm sort of turning down a lot of stuff because it's coming just too near. It's coming too near, and I have to go to the day job, the busman's holiday I call it, on a Monday now. Every Monday I'll be going to repair animal clippers and the like, and head office, the place I work. So it's a bit of a busman's holiday. It's a fix or feel here and then fix or feel on the clock tomorrow. So it's pretty good. Okay to work on battery stuff. I must see what we have in batteries. I'm going to just go and have a look. That's the grinder fixed. You seen that one? We have a centre bag full of batteries. Bosch batteries here. 2, 3, 4 and 5. I've done no triage in them or anything. I haven't looked what's going on with them. I never took them out of the bag until now. I didn't even know many were in the bag. I just looked in and seen Bosch batteries. So the grinder's fixed. We'll have to do something with the Bosch battery. If we can do any fixes on them, it'll be good next week. So we'll see. Also, slightly more upmarket, it's a next bag here. So we have a 9 amp Waitley. We have another 9 amp Waitley knockety off batteries. We have a flex volt. We'll put that over there. We'll not even look at that. We have another flex volt. We'll just ignore that one too. We have a 4 amp DeWalt. We have a 5 amp DeWalt. And we have another 5 amp DeWalt. I didn't even know what was on that bag either. Again, I just looked in and says there's some flex volt and some Waitley and some other stuff. So that's the kind of thing we'll probably do in the coming weeks. Yeah, do a bit of battery repair, battery triage, that's the like, that kind of thing. It should be fun. Waitley is probably one of the better knockoff batteries. I'm not really wild keen on knockoff batteries, but anyway, lots of batteries and more to come. I'm going to get a few Makita tomorrow. I have to meet a boy in the morning before I go to work and pick up a few Makita batteries. And like I say, there's another boy who wants to give me 15 to 20 Milwaukee. So I think that's probably going to be enough to keep me going for the rest of the year in these live streams, because we're sort of coming to the end of the year It's been a great year. It's been a funny old year. I was off sick, as you know, some of you regular viewers will know I was off sick for 10 weeks in the summer. The channel has reached 26,000 subscribers as of yesterday, so it's coming up. Yeah, and not that you guys over here are worried. We're going for 68 or 69,000 on TikTok followers, so it's all happening. It's all happening at the minute. It's been a great year except for getting sick. And even, if you want to get an illness that's non-life threatening, not that physically debilitating, and get it during the best summer that we've had for God knows how long. So you can mess about with a robot lawnmower and make lots of videos. Yeah, get it. That. The only thing, some people get stressed that they think they're not going to get better, but most people do. I never entered it into my head that it wasn't going to get better, and thanks to Big Star, because Big Star had it 6 months before I had, and I was able to observe what happened to him, and he was able to advise me when I got it. So thanks to him for that. A special thanks to him for that. I took the guts from it, but it'd be all right. Hey, it's whatever you can do to get things going. As you see, we're using some suboptimal techniques here at times and suboptimal tools, and trying to get things fixed. Immigration sickness. We're not going there, J-Bubs. We're not going there, J-Bubs. This is not that kind of show. Me and you'll do a podcast in the future all about that if you want, J-Bubs. It'll be a different channel. Talking Bubs, puts the words to rights. Too much shit heading for recycling, for sure. And how bad, PC Fixer, would you say a lithium-ion battery is when they turf a pile of them into landfill, which, recycling. If you take them to the local recycling centre, they'll take them. And they'll take them in their little battery bin. I'd be surprised if they didn't end up in landfill. How bad is that for the environment, PC Fixer, would you say? Got it a long time ago. The Bubs and Doc podcast is what the world needs. Thank you very much. No, we're doing well on the subscribers. Get a lot of subscribers off the live streams here, not so much off the long form content. Sometimes the shorts are doing well, sorta, Well, PC Fixer, we have an interesting type of waste management system around here. There's companies that are in waste management. There's been 3 or 4 of them over the last decade, and they've been paid large amounts of money by the government to take our waste away and recycle it. There's one particular company got millions off the government for recycling, and what they did was they heaped it all in a big pile, in this pile of land that they had. And when the pile got too big, they took some of the money from the millions that they got for recycling, and they built a big shed over the top of all the rubbish. And they kept building sheds over the top of all the rubbish. And when it got too much, it miraculously caught fire, and burned. All the sheds and all caught fire. It was accidental, yeah. So there was things like that going on. Yeah. There's a real scandal. I'm not going to name names, and I don't know the full things. Strangely, it caught fire. I don't know. So that's recycling in the Northwest. Jeez, yes, folks can fix it. You missed a suboptimal show. We're going to have a better one next week. Thanks for checking in. Fox Can Fix It. If any of you guys haven't seen Fox Can Fix It, he does excellent automobile repair content. He prepares Chevy Chevelles and things like that. And very good old American vehicles, and it's very interesting. And he makes a He's got a sense of humor. He makes it entertaining. His videos are entertaining to watch. I bought a few new quarries. 2 quarries. Yeah, BWs. I've put a lot of battery content on this platform, and I have 3 videos out today, as it happens, and it's taken. I've started off at the most basic level that you could show a child that didn't even ever see a power tool or a battery. They could take a child of any age, of his any sort of understanding, to be able to grasp what a power tool battery is and what's inside it on a basic level. And we're going to keep going with the videos to try and take it up to a level of understanding that a lot of people on this that watch this the stream would have, that I would have, that sort of thing, So hopefully that's what I'm trying to do, because I think there's a bit of snobbery in this repair game, and maybe in some things. There's, instead of trying to educate that person that doesn't know, there's a culture of looking down on them and saying that, and excluding them. I want to bring those people in and say, look, this is how it works. If you're interested, here it is. I think that's good. Yeah. Start from the beginning. Very, 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 yeah. If we can build them up from the foundation up, I want that range of videos to take someone who doesn't know what a battery is, doesn't understand it, in some ways doesn't even know how to take it off the tool. That basic level, I want to take them from that to a level where they are able to understand what I'm doing in the repair videos, and actually able to consider small repairs themselves, or, yeah, they'll get there. We'll get there. It could take a while. I launched them 3 out, and I want to see how it goes, because I do think there's another much larger content creator trying to replicate my battery content. He's not making a great job of it, but he's getting far better views than me, because he has 10 times the amount of subscribers that I have. But anyway, we'll see. We'll keep an eye there. We're an hour 45 on. Sorry I couldn't get more fixes for you tonight. We did what we can. Where we could. It was a bit of a tough night, but we got there. Sort of 2 fixes, maybe. Yeah. We're happy enough. It was a good old stream. I won't have the same views as I had last week, but I didn't expect to. Well, maybe it was definitely real. There was no fakery, no jump cuts there, Yeah, it was definitely real. So we'll try it again next week, and we'll probably do a triage on some of these batteries, because the batteries are building up, and it's something that I never really had a problem with, is batteries building up, because somebody gives me a bag of batteries. I'm usually on them that night because I'm so interested in batteries. But the workload has been so large, and there's so much stuff still in here. There was that old nailer, that Makita nailer, that I'd walked past for 4 months, and the guy was pressuring me for it, and I just says, I'm going to tackle it today. And I tackled it on Saturday. It took me 2 hours. Yeah. You keep an eye on them, J-Bobs, too, just to see if I'm, just in case I'm wrong, just in case. You know my content, J-Bobs, as well as I do, and you'll see if it's been replicated. But anyway, we'll not panic about that. We'll end in a positive note. Thank you very, very much for Big Star deleted the message. Vroom Vroom Piggy and Vroom Vroom City. What is he on about? He's a dickhead. Anyway. Good man. Thank you very much, guys. It's been a great stream. They're all great. Even the tough ones, even the ones that go well. It doesn't matter. It's all about a crack. Thank you, Joseph Hansen, as well. Yeah. Thank you very much, George. I have so many battery repair videos, so much battery content. It's shocking, but there's going to be more. Happy Thanksgiving, BWs. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the USA. USA comprises 30% of my viewership on YouTube, so without you guys, I don't think I would have a channel. I don't think I'd be still here. And, you know, PC Fixer's going to have to, and Rockstar Rider's going to have to put the word around in Canada. You have to use our, I think you might be fourth on the table. There's it's USA, UK, sometimes Poland and Germany beat Canada. Thank you guys. Thank you all for coming on, being so helpful, and your advice, and you know, all your support. And sure, we'll do it again next week. Good night, guys. I'm going to go and see what Mrs. Left Hand Thread's up to. God knows where she's at now.